identities is that I am an athlete. I have played some sport every year since I was in 3rd grade. First, it was basketball, which I played for 6 years in elementary and middle school. Then, in 7th grade, I played volleyball for the first time and fell in love with the sport. I couldn't tell you why exactly I enjoy playing it so much, but it gives me a huge rush of excitement and anticipation every time I step out on the court, even after playing the sport for 6 years. I continued to play in 8th grade and then played all 4 years of high school, both for my school team in the fall and for my club team in the winter and spring. For me, playing volleyball gave me a way to take all of the stress that slowly built up in my life from school, home, and work and channel it into becoming the best player that I possibly could. Another one of my basic identities is that I am a student. This part of my life has always come first, meaning that school is one of the most important things to me. I realize the great opportunity that I have to go to college as well as high school, in a world where many people do not. How I did in school, my grades and test scores were always very important to me because I understood the effect that they could have on my future, both negatively and positively, and wanted to make sure that they reflected the high goals that I had set for myself. A big part of being a student is also getting involved at your school. I did this through being a part of student government, NHS, and going to a lot of sporting events. A third identity that I have is having been employed at 2 different jobs while in high school. For 3 summers since the year I turned 16, I have worked at C2AE, a local architecture and engineering firm. My main job was scanning old documents into the computer and filing them into the computer system. The second semester of my senior year of high school, I also had the opportunity to work at my local elementary school's after-school childcare program, getting snacks around and leading the children in different activities while waiting for their parents to come pick them up. Both of these jobs forced me to refine my time management skills even further, trying to balance work, school, and sports. When first examining these 3 identities, they all seem very surface level and simple. However, the way that they have all interacted in my life has had a very profound effect on my personality and the things that I consider to be important. Often having to choose between activities when I became too busy really forced me to think about what is truly important to me and what things I want to invest the most energy into. I also have seen the effects of these identities in my character traits. For example, I'm a very organized and planned out person. I like to know where everything is, what events are happening when, and be prepared in advance for things rather than doing them spontaneously. I think part of this stems from the fact that I almost forced myself to have to be so organized and on schedule so that I didn't miss out on activities or fall behind at my job or schoolwork. However, I consider these effects to be mostly good, since there are a lot of benefits of being organized. Athlete, student, employee. These 3 identities seem very basic and simple at first glance. However, when examining my life beyond the surface, it is easy to see that these identities have had a deep effect on my personality and values.